Guys, Puppy's World here, and we've got our friend Dawson. She's going to help us talk about the Oppo UDP 203. Alright, what do you like about it, and what do you not like about it?
What I like about it is right when you pick up the remote, it lights up automatically. So no matter where you are, what time of day, in the morning, you're always going to have a light, so you always see the remote, which is a plus. Another one is right when you plug it in, you're going to get 4K no matter what you do, as long as you connect it right. The only con is that we have a Sony XBR
850C triluminous Bravia display.
But the thing is, it kept switching to different inputs, and it was exhausting, and it's frustrating and irritating because every time we thought we got it, boom, it kept flipping again, and you know how that is. And then the last thing is this could either be a pro or con, depending on what type of person you are and what you like to do with it. I honestly think it's your own personal laptop/computer, just with the remote and a bigger screen. That's it. But to that side, it does have amazing streaming quality for the sound and video. It's beautiful. I mean, it is 100% beautiful. The thing that blows my mind, though, is that you cannot stream it from your cell phone. It's 2017. You guys, we are with our cell phones 24/7. They're our best friend. You have more storage on your cell phone than I think your laptop. So that's the odd part that blows my mind. If you're paying almost $700, you can't even hook it up to your cell phone, which I think is very odd because that's the new technology. Like I said, it has its ups and its downs. It all just depends on what you're looking for and who you are. Thank you. Have a good night, guys.
Okay, guys, I'll run on now with my boring aspects and talks about it. So, one of the things, and I'm going to quickly do a cup of coffee here. Alright, while that is going, I'm going to simply talk about what this player requires to operate and what it needs. So, okay guys, something to remember is the Oppo UDP 203 basically requires Dolby Atmos to play. One of the other things, it doesn't necessarily require Dolby Atmos to play, but I'm going to coin a term that simply states that it does. So, I've looked into this, I have studied this, I've read literature on this. Please trust me and take Puppy's World for his word on this. Dolby Atmos is the newest form of surround sound. It's the best. It'll operate out, up in upwards of 64 different speakers. However, to operate and to get Dolby Atmos, guys, you need a few things. You need one, source media capable of playing Dolby Atmos. So, we've got a video here, Hacksaw Ridge, a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. It's got Dolby Atmos. You also need a Blu-ray player capable of decoding Dolby Atmos. So, one of the things or icons you will be needing to see on your Blu-ray player will be Dolby Atmos. If you're looking for DTSX, it'll be DTSX. But you will need to see that image, not just Dolby Audio. It'll have to say Dolby Atmos. Third of all, doesn't matter what TV or display you have, this is for audio, Atmos, you will need a receiver capable of doing Atmos. You will have to have that sign on your receiver as well. So, source material capable of playing Atmos, a media player capable of doing Atmos, and a form of audio device capable of playing Atmos. Most likely it's going to be the newer surround sound receivers with HDCP 2.2 processing. So, what did I mean before when I had said that you require Dolby Atmos to operate this Blu-ray player? That's not necessarily true. However, for Puppy's World, and word of mouth is going to say that yes, you require Dolby Atmos to play this. It's a simple word of mouth kind of thing, or kind of something to remember as to what is compatible with the Oppo UDP 203 and what is not. So any surround sound receiver capable of decoding Dolby Atmos is going to work just fine with this. Any surround sound receiver that does not do Dolby Atmos, that is much, much older, like a 5-year-old plus receiver, probably won't even pass an image or audio signal through this with using the HDMI output. That is why it's got two HDMI outputs and an optical, a digital coax, but also its analog RCA 7.1 surround sound hookup up back there. So, that's one of the biggest aspects of this DVD player is its audio, but I really love the capability of being able to go directly to your network like this and just pick out anything that is on your computer file. Now, I have to go into my office really quickly. And Dawson, what's something you don't like? Shit. All right, thanks for bearing with me again. So I'm gonna pour my amazing cup of coffee. But yes, so unfortunately, guys, if you're not looking for Dolby Atmos, or Dolby Atmos just isn't important to you, that's one of the things that I guess you can kind of keep out of the aspects of buying the Oppo UDP-203. It'll work with any audio device. It just won't pass the video through, something that won't do HDCP 2.2. So you're going to need HDMI 2.0 minimum cables and audio devices to do the 4K high dynamic range of that player. Now, something else. Would you simply go out and buy this DVD player, Dawson?
Honestly, personally, no. I can't afford it, and I wouldn't want to spend the money on it. But if someone really loves audio, like Puppy's World, definitely go for it. Try it. You'll absolutely love it. But for me, I'm just a modern day girl that's just, I could just use my cell phone for it, to be honest. That's all I got to say. And thank you for your time, and I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you.
Okay, I know we're not done with you just yet, but give me 60 more seconds. So, with what you've seen me doing here, playing audio, not in any other room, not in my 2-channel vinyl room, but in just the living room here, with what you've seen me doing audio with, what have you noticed is the most convenient way, and what's the best way of doing it in that room? I would say, this is my choice. I would say streaming it direct from Spotify from my cell phone just to the receiver, to that Marantz SR7010 in there, because when I'm in the bedroom, office, bathroom, basement, upstairs, doesn't matter, right? I can just hit on my phone, connect Spotify to the Marantz, even with it turned off, it'll click on and start playing audio. I cannot do that with the Oppo UDP-203. However, when in the living room with the Oppo, you can just power it on, get any file that's saved onto your hard drive or local area network or internet connection like that, you know, over the wireless it'll pick up. Yes. So you can put it in any room and basically turn it into a media server player and pull video or audio files off of it. I've never seen a device like that you can just hook up to the TV and wirelessly pull files from your computer, like videos you have saved on there, pictures, but also direct stream music that are saved onto the computer, and it sounds amazing, doesn't it?
It does. It's a beautiful sound quality. I'll give it that. It's amazing how you're streaming it off your laptop, but it sucks because when your laptop freezes, of course it's going to freeze on the Oppo. You know, that's the only downfall of it.
Right.
I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Right, okay, so that's another thing, guys, and we hate to bother Dawson too much here, but another thing is, yeah, I think it's a little bit ahead of the technology ride so far. I think they put a lot of effort into building the portion of it that did the direct streaming and pulling it off of the network. I just don't believe that they did much more into the compatibility aspect of it, or in the ability to do like Vudu, Netflix, Hulu, you know, or operate a web browser like other players do. So that's more or less real talk from real world people that are using the Oppo UDP-203. And we'll be back with much more, guys. But yeah, these little conversations I think are useful because they help give basic consumers ideas as to about these products. It's not just Puppy's World reviewing them anymore as an audio file and giving and spitting out HDCP 2.2 and HDMI 2.0. You know, I can do that for you guys, and I'll have separate videos for us guys that just want that stuff. But no, this is more or less for your everyday consumer as to what products are important, what's newest and hottest out there in forms of technology, and what is going to give you the best bang for your buck for that kind of stuff. So guys, there you have it. There's from Dawson. She's going to just tell you, okay, what are two of the best products that I've gotten in the last 6 months for audio or video? Just pick two products.
The Marantzas he's got, and I would say the Epson that he has right now projecting. I think that's beautiful. Those are the best two products I think he has.
There you have it, folks. Okay, that is from someone that does not really care too much about audio. Your everyday music listener, your everyday movie watcher, TV viewer, and she has to legitimately say that the two most impressive products that I have purchased over the last 6 months.
I'm sorry, and sir, the SVS speakers were beautiful products products too that you bought.
Okay, so there you have it. She actually lists those separately in her mind. Those actually step out in her mind because there's something so impressive that you actually just go ahead and forget about them. You get lazy and so used to them of the good quality that you just go ahead and forget it. But over a 6 months period of time, she has literally said that the two biggest and most important items, no, were not the Oppo. The Oppo's main purpose is to do the 4K and high dynamic range up conversion and stuff like that. Love it. It's wonderful. But the most impressive products she's seen Puppy's World purchase is, no, not the Parasound, not the Emotiva, the Epson, and the Marantz. Because I think the Marantz, guys, this is one of their flagship products, so it's just got a lot of capabilities you can do to it. I mean, all the different inputs, and it's not just that. I've never seen a surround sound receiver. I don't know if you have, but it's probably the easiest one to use, mobile friendly, where it's got this Marantz app. You can just do regular streaming from Spotify, Pandora on it, and not only that, but it up converts everything just like the Oppo, not to 4K, but 1080p. I'm not sure, did you even know that?
I did not even know that. No,
okay,
I did not
so
know
that is something that most consumers will not notice, probably as the most important aspect or feature of that receiver in terms of video processing. I don't think Marantz does even a good job of throwing that out there, but this isn't a review for the Marantz, this is a review for the Oppo as to what normal consumers are going to like and dislike about it. Is there anything else you can think of that jumps to your mind when you think of this Blu-ray player?
Like I said, it's not for your everyday consumer. It's more for the high-end quality, if that's really what you're looking for. Or like I said, it just depends on your personality, and that's it.
Right. I think that's what it is. I think for your real movie buff like this, it's going to be something that we love. Because what are we planning on doing right now?
Watching a movie.
Exactly. That's exactly what it's meant to do. That's exactly what it's going to do, just perfectly. So, we're going to get into a movie here. Hacksaw Ridge, mind you. But what we're going to do is, whole reason we've got the projector up and running is this Blu-ray player is perfect for this, guys. And this is exactly what we're using it for. We are going to pop out the 3D glasses. Yes, active 3D glasses. And watch any traditional 2D movie in 3D and 4K with high dynamic range and Dolby Atmos. So, that is just one of the best things about this DVD player, guys, is you can watch just about any form of video through it in the best 4K, 3D, and ask for nothing better quality. There is simply nothing better quality out there than the opportunity to be able to sit back with someone like this, in my opinion, guys, with an Epson projector like this, turn it from 2D to 3D, and move on like that. Just sit back and enjoy it. I had the two displays up here to show the 4K high dynamic range versus just a 1080p projector, but both displays are 3D. So, we're gonna go in to that, and if we had a 3D movie in here, which we have one over there, we'll do at some point, you can put it in 3D, put the Oppo in 3D, but we don't even need to do that. So we just hit a 2D to 3D button on the Epson, and bam, we're in 3D, guys. We got our glasses going, so you can see here. We're good to go. All right. unfortunately, guys, I'm going to let you go, as you only get to see our introduction. You do not get to see our Dolby Atmos intro, as I have said before. Check into my other videos, but that Dolby Atmos introduction is only placed on the disc one time after placing it into the Blu-ray player with your memory and engraving that into the player's memory. You're not going to ever see that again. So, guys, I'm going to let you go here, as we're going to sit back in 3D and watch Hacksaw Ridge.
Have a good night, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
And please subscribe, as once again, Puppy's World will bring you more soon to come. Thank you, and we will enjoy our Oppo UDP-203 watching a 4K Ultra HD movie in 2D, mind you, upconverted to 3D by Epson and